Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to a lazy edition of A Guide to Poor Parenting podcast where me, Jason,
and me, Jennifer,
have a few drinks
and talk shit about our kids.
Please follow us on Instagram and YouTube at Guide to Poor Parenting.
And TikTok, Facebook at Poor Parent Pod.
And if you have any funny stories about your kids,
or if you need some bad parenting advice or have any questions for us,
please call us at 256-274-1329.
Yes, please.
Yes, please. But Jennifer, how your week been?
Busy.
Busy?
Busy, yes. We're still in the beginning process of the new computer system that we started. So, no overtime, but we're having to do 2 jobs. And it's really hard to do your job when you're having to do somebody else's job, and that takes pretty much half the day, and then you have like 2 hours to try to do your job, and then your job's changed. Like, I have to do stuff manually now, which we had a system. The other system, it just was like you just put in, and it did it all for you, and it was wonderful. Now we have to put all of our information in to get it, so some type of an adjustment, it would just do it for us in the back end. And then now we have a spreadsheet, and we have to input all the numbers, and then you have to write. There's so much room for error because I already messed up twice. I didn't add a 0 on on one thing, and then I didn't tier it like I was supposed to, so and they got a little extra credit. Other than that, just trying to clean house, with being tired, because I've been having a lot of migraines lately, and I'm just wore out.
Yeah.
So.
It's all like hormonal.
Yeah.
Migraines too, isn't it?
Yeah, because my OBGYN retired, didn't tell me, and then the place that took over, I was supposed to go to, they didn't get my insurance, so they wouldn't reorder another set of birth control for me, because I'm doing birth control 24/7 where I don't have periods, because being on my period really, for some reason, it affects my migraines. I just don't get it. Like last Saturday, I was in my PJs all day, and I think I ate about 7 o'clock, and I only ate half the food, and I felt like I was going to throw it back up again. So I was not in a good place last Saturday. So
sorry.
That's okay. And then this weekend, I'm just been tired. Like, I think I'm just trying, and then also headaches. I'm just trying to
survive.
Yeah, and just, because a couple weeks before it was a lot of overtime, and I think that really affected my body more so than back in the day when I was younger. I don't bounce back as fast, I think.
A mid-40s woman not being able to bounce back like a mid-20s woman?
Because when we had the computer change in 2011, I was doing nighttime overtime during the week and then working every weekend, and I was fine. And then all of this overtime we had, I'm tired. I'm hoping that this 3-day weekend, because it's Labor Day today, that we're recording, that all the sleep I got will kind of bring me back to where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
And I just got to remember to put my alarm clock back. I'm going to do that right now while I'm thinking about it, because I turned it off because my phone said, "Oh, it's a holiday. You might want to
sleep in."
Sleep in. So yeah, not sleep in, but you might want to take off the whatchamacallit. So I am doing that right now.
There you go.
So I don't forget, because I am forgetful. But other than that, just life.
I'd say, yeah, you've been doing a lot of cleaning too, so it's like, I know you're exhausted.
Yeah. I haven't really been doing too much per se. It's just I'll do one room at a time. But Saturday night, I woke up, my phone was dead because I forgot to charge it. Earbud was in the bed with me. I just passed the fuck out. I didn't even put my phone on the charger. Last night I didn't even put my phone on the charger, but at least I took the earbud out. So I got to that point, but it's just
So
Just
it's a
you
lot.
go and then you just. And the medicine puts me to sleep very well. There's no more thinking about weird, random. Who was that guy in that video and that one time, and and then I don't have anyone to ask because I could ask Google, but then that would mean I would have the brightness in my face, and I don't want that when I'm trying to sleep. So, how about you? How was your week?
My week was okay.
Your week was.
Well, yeah. I'll save the part for next episode. But let's see. The week before, actually, my uncle had passed, so I had to. We didn't think we were going to make it for his funeral. Well, he had passed 5 weeks ago, I believe now, and it was a Tuesday when we found he passed. And my cousin was like, "Oh, do you think you'll be able to make it to the funeral?" I'm like, "No, I just don't have the time off to come down, and Mom can't make it." But then they were like, "Oh, we're going to push it back 3 weeks," and I'm like, "Oh, well, in that case, I think I could probably fly down for that." So Mom, we split the cost of an airline ticket for me to fly down, and so I booked a Airbnb and I got a car and. Went to my uncle's funeral.
And you parked in your Airbnb was in a place that it probably shouldn't have been.
Say that again.
Your Airbnb was in a place it probably shouldn't have been because it took you so long to get to different places, right?
Well, I probably could have picked my Airbnb better for the driving I was doing.
Yeah.
But
that's what I was talking about.
Yeah. Who knows? I didn't do it a lot, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But yeah, I picked all my that side of the family was in Houston, and my uncle's funeral was on Saturday, and I picked a Airbnb down in the Heights area, which is kind of a fun, hip, cool area in Houston, and like a lot of bars and restaurants. I was like, oh, it'll be fun. My old ass.
Like your ass is gonna go to a bar or restaurant. I mean, a bar after you get done with everything. You just went to bed.
I did. Well, I actually did. Well, I went to a couple of cool restaurants in the area. I actually had brunch. I told Zane if we were going back to Houston, which I don't really want to because I don't like Houston that much. But there was a nice restaurant I went to for brunch. It was really good. But I got dressed for the funeral, got up there, and it was in North Houston, so about 20 minutes, 25 minutes away maybe. And then I get up there and we have the funeral, we have the service. I was a pallbearer. And then we go to the gravesite, which is about another 20 minutes north of the funeral or of the church.
Okay.
We get up there, we have the graveside service. We load him up. We sing a few hymns, say goodbye. And then my cousin, his eldest daughter, was like, "Oh, we're going to have everybody up to my house." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I'm hot and sweaty because it's August in Houston, and Houston is a goddamn swamp. And so I'm like, I'm going to run back to my Airbnb and change. And then I'm going to come back up.
Sure.
And my dumb ass forgot that I was like, oh, I drove over 40 minutes to get up here in total to get up to this gravesite. So I drove, when I got on the GPS, it was like 35 minutes because on the way up, I didn't really use
the GPS.
Freeways. I didn't use freeways.
Oh, freeways. Okay.
But on the way back, I was able to cut some time off. So it was like 35, 40 minutes to get back to the Airbnb. And I'm like, oh shit, my cousin lives in the Woodlands, which is even further north. So it was like 45 to 50 minutes from the Airbnb. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm just going to do it. Not like I got anything else to do today. So I got dressed and
I'm glad you didn't get naked. That would have been probably not good to show up at your cousin's naked.
This is true. But I showed up and we visited and it was good. It was kind of a little family reunion. So it was good to see that side of the family. And it was the cousin that kind of gave me shit about not saying that we're close. It was her house.
Yeah, we're so close now. I mean,
Well, I did tell her we're going to try and come out next summer to go to Central Texas, and I'll stop by. And I was like, we'll bring Kalia, and you can meet her finally, and we'll hopefully get to meet everybody.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
So yeah, but it was a nice service. My uncle was 90 years old, married for 70 of those 90 years.
That is just crazy to me.
Yeah, and they lived in the same house for 50 of those years.
Wow.
And yeah.
Again, just crazy to me to pretty much your whole life you're married to the same person.
And I think 35...
I can barely make 5 years for a friend. I'm just kidding.
And I think... Have you ever heard of the company Borden? The milk dairy company?
I don't know.
They have
sound... Oh, yes.
With a cow, Elsie.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. So he actually worked for Borden for 35 years.
Oh, wow.
35 to 40, I'm not sure which. And so that was part of the funerals that everybody was talking about, how they always had ice cream around the house because he worked at Borden.
Well, that makes sense.
So, and yeah. And then after he quit that, he started a little company of his own doing refrigeration repairs, what he did with Borden.
Right.
So he just started doing consulting work basically for Borden. And yeah. So it was a lot of fun pictures. Good to see everybody. My poor Aunt Faye that we've talked about a lot on this pod.
Love Aunt Faye.
She's blind and deaf as a doornail.
But we love her anyways.
But she was sitting, I was on the front right of the church. She was sitting towards the back left. Mm-hmm. And every time something happened on the screen, they had something projected. She's like, "What was that? What's on the screen?"
Loud as hell.
Loud. And it was like a 90-year-old woman who's can barely hold herself up, and she can still scream that loud. I was like, good for her.
Yes, right. Good for her.
Good for her. So she is a sweetheart.
She is.
Everybody was really sad Mom couldn't go, but Mom's been hurting so bad.
Yeah, and y'all just went, so you did get to see. She did get to see him.
Yeah.
So that was good that you guys did that trip. Because she was still kind of hurting on that trip, wasn't she?
Oh, yeah. It's never easy for her to travel.
Yeah. And it's even flying is uncomfortable for her, so,
yeah.
And
we were talking about, I was like, what to do when Faye finally passes, because she just doesn't look like she's got long for the world. She should be in hospice, but
yeah.
My Uncle Aber messed that up.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I don't know. Mom was like, I was like, well, why don't we just rent a big
camper van?
That actually might work too.
And then that way she could walk if she needs to walk, and then she can rest when she needs to rest, and
but a big old RV like a Winnebago.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking, because that way she can get up, move if she wants, lay down if she needs to. I think that would probably be the better of everything, just because. She can't sit for too long. She can't stand for too long. It's like a...
Yeah.
It's
negative... Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say. Yeah. People out there probably don't, but...
Perpetual cycle of suffering.
Well, that, and then just, not being able to move. Yeah. Having to move a lot, but having to sit down as well, or lay down, or, it's back and forth a lot.
And what sucks now is that, the problem she's having with her shoulder. Mm-hmm. She normally would, okay, back starts hurting, I'm going to go lay down, and it helps her get easy. Right. But laying down hurts the shoulder. So it's okay, I can lay down for a while, but it hurts my shoulder. So if I do, then I have to, give my back a rest, and then I have to go back to a sitting position so my shoulder stops hurting.
Right.
So, that poor woman.
Yeah. But we will... find the answers and get her what she needs, the help that she needs. And
I know, bless her soul.
Help her feel better, because that's the thing, is she just doesn't feel good.
Yeah. But the flight back was uneventful. Nothing really big happened. It was, I had a good time. I got to see my youngest cousin, my uncle who's died, his youngest son is probably about 6 years older than me.
So he's the closest in age out of everybody?
Yeah. To me and to my brother especially. He's 52. How old is he? I'm 47. So he's about 53, I think is what he said.
Okay.
So yeah, he's closer in age to Kyle.
Yeah.
But because they were always so far away, we weren't really close to that side of the family that right. much.
Right.
But it was good to see everybody. I got to see his house finally. I told my cousin, one of my other cousins, when I saw her, it was like, when did we get so old? We're all meeting, some of their kids. My eldest cousin, he has 5 kids, and I haven't met the younger 3 before.
Oh, wow.
Because I was already like an adult by the time they were
That's
around,
true.
so I never really got to meet them. And we stopped, like, by the time they were born, Nelda had died, and she was always kind of the glue for our family.
Yeah, that would get everybody together and all that good stuff.
So never got to meet them. And frankly, the older 2 that I do know, they already have grandkids. No, they have kids. I'm sorry, they have kids. They're the younger of the eldest 2 is 30.
Oh,
and the older of the older 2 has a podcast of his own.
Oh, really? What's his podcast about?
I don't remember.
Oh, nice.
I know, I'm such a
bad
cousin.
whatever you are.
Cousin. Yeah.
Because I was like, I don't know what part of the family this is. So, because it's...
I think it has to do with brewing.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I'm not entirely sure myself. I've seen him on Facebook a bunch.
Yeah.
And I know they talk about stuff, but I don't know. I think it's brewing because he was real into brewing, I believe. And Brandon, if you're hearing this, I'm sorry. Bad cousin. But
we'll give him a shout out. We don't know the name of the podcast, but
if I find it, I'll post it and like, hey, great to see my cousin. Follow his podcast.
There you go.
Even though I don't know what it's about.
There you go.
Oh, speaking of podcasts, I was on someone else's podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know if I talked about it on this one, though. I was on the Paddy Wagon. Yeah, the Paddy Wagon.
I don't think you talked about it on this one.
Yeah. So it was fun. Guy, I can't remember his name, but I think he's Irish, so that's where the Paddy part comes from.
Does he have accent?
No, he's from Pennsylvania, but he's a ginger, so I think he's an O'Brien, if I remember correctly.
Gotcha.
Mike, I believe is his name. Yeah, Mike O'Brien.
Okay.
But yeah, it was just fun. We were just chit-chatting, talking, shooting the shit.
The way you do.
Yep. He was really impressed that we're a weekly podcast. He's like, I don't know how y'all do it. It's like I'm every 2 weeks, and I struggle with that. I'm like,
yeah,
2 weeks. That'd be so easy.
Yeah. You were like,
that's tempting.
Next season, maybe we'll do that.
That's tempting. I don't know. People in the comments, write in.
Let's see if they'll write in, because no one ever writes in.
All right. Well, Miss Jennifer, or no, is it my turn to? Yeah. My turn to introduce the cocktail.
That's what it says, because you got the wine.
So I was at Trader Joe's the other day, and I was looking for more of those like $7 to $10. And they had quite a few, so I'm gonna go back there and get some. But this is a Javier San Pedro. I think this is the vineyard, but it's Javier San Pedro Rendez, but it's a Tempranillo. So I like it.
I like it too. Tempranillo was the first red wine that I had. It was at a bougie restaurant in Asheville, North Carolina.
Yes.
And we went to a bougie restaurant, and I was like, I don't need to be in a bougie restaurant because I'm not bougie. And I was like, I was looking at all like the food, and it was like lamb and da-da-da, and like fancy stuff. And I was like, all I really want is some burger and fries because, I'm not bougie. And then the very last item on the menu, it actually said burger and fries. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yay. I mean, it was a fancy burger because it was like 100% Angus beef and grown on the vine, strawberries. Tomatoes, thank you. So it was still a bougie. And then the fries are like seasoned with this and this and this and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I said I want a burger and fries. I got it. So I'm good. But my friend ordered Tempranillo. She let me try it. And I was like, I kind of like this. Because I was always a Moscato girl before that. In my 20s, the really sweet shit. Because, I like sweet stuff.
Sugar.
I like a pound of sugar in my Kool-Aid. And, it's almost syrup. Same with my sweet tea. But yeah, we had a good time. But that was my introduction. And then I don't think I ever really drank much white wine after that because I got the taste for the red. And then I was getting Tempranillos and trying them out. And then I was like, I like these. And then someone bought me a Malbec. Uh-huh. And I was like, oh, wait, this is my favorite now. Because I like a good Malbec. And then...
Do you know what your favorite brand of Malbec?
I do not. Don't ask me questions and try to, have me remember. But yeah, that's kind of, and now I'll just try everything, and then I'm like, nope. But I'll still drink it because, I don't waste alcohol.
This is pretty good. This is definitely not dry.
Nope. It's not sweet.
No, it's not sweet. They say there's a smell of there's supposed to be an aroma of cherries. I don't think I smell shit.
Well, I'm glad you don't still shit, because then I don't want to, I have had a wine when we used to do the wine tastings at the local, where we had the brunch.
Oh, the wine cellar?
The wine cellar, and I smelt barnyard.
Ah, yeah.
And I was like, this smells nasty. This smells like, outside where the cows and the horses and the pigs, like, that's what it smelled like to me. And I was like, I don't think I want to try it. And then, because everybody's like, you got to smell it and swirl it and then put it in your mouth and swirl it. And then here's a dump bucket for you to spit it out. I'm like, what the fuck am I going to spit out alcohol? It's a waste of alcohol. And then, it tasted really good. It just smelled horrible. So that's why sometimes I'm scared to smell the wine, because I'm like, is it going to smell bad? Like, am I going to hold my nose just to drink it, And then I also like when they say it smells like a rubber hose. Because we had a couple of those too.
I get, like, the one I can sometimes pick out is grass. I can smell grass sometimes.
Yeah. And you said this one kind of smelled like grass for you.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. I don't know. Like, if Kelly were here, my cousin Kelly has the most amazing palate, because she'll smell it, and as soon as she says it, I can pick it out.
Yeah.
But I can't.
I'm not that person either.
I can't smell something unless it's very strong.
Right.
And be like, oh, that's what that is.
Yep.
But I do like this one.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, for $7 or $8,
it's a really good
steal.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I don't know that I have a particular, like, as far my go-to wine during the summer is always Pinot Grigio, just because it's like mildly sweet, with a hint of sweetness and a little tartness, which I like.
Yep.
But I don't know. I'm pretty open to most wines.
Yep.
Just try whatever. I tend to, if it's a red, I'll tend to order like a Pinot Noir.
Yeah.
Or a Cab.
Bourbon barrel.
Oh yeah, or tried and true bourbon barrel. But the sweets are the only thing I really don't like. Like the Moscatos or the Rieslings. I was like, well.
Yeah, I don't like a Riesling.
But
I like to. I love. So first bottle of wine I want to say I bought was a wine called Bug Juice.
Oh yeah.
And it was a Moscato. And I used to go to the liquor store over by Ashley Furniture off the Parkway. Mm-hmm. And they had bug juice there. And I used to get bug juice on the way home because I used to live off of further down the street. But bug juice was the shit. It was a Moscato. And then now I think I tried it a few years ago and I was like, oh my God, this is fucking... It's actually probably a little too sweet for me because it's wine. It's not Kool-Aid. It's not sweet tea. There's a difference, you know? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
What I'm laughing at Jennifer about is that anytime like I make sweet tea, she's like, you don't make it sweet enough.
You make white people sweet tea.
Yeah. No, I definitely do make white people sweet tea. But
you follow the instructions.
Well, when we go to restaurants, I'll even have them do half and half unsweetened regular because it's like... Some of these restaurants here, I'm like, I'm going to get a cavity just from drinking your shit.
And I'm like, that's not sweet enough. But the funniest thing is, like, we go to a restaurant, and it's like, oh, what would you like to drink? I'll say Dr. Pepper, and they'll say, Mr. Pibb, okay? And I was like, sweet tea. And they're like, and then one dude, I went out with the girls, and then he was like, I don't taste a difference. And everybody at the table was like, there is a difference. And I was like, thank y'all for having my back, you know? Because there is a difference between Mr. Pibb and Dr. Pepper.
Oh, yeah.
There has to be because it's not the same company and formula. So, but yeah, I went straight to sweet tea because that's my go-to. Because I love to drink water when I eat, but water at some restaurants tastes like ass. and you never know if you're going to have ass water or good water. So I'll just stick to a soda or sweet tea.
I'm surprised you don't have Coke.
I only like my Mexican Coke.
Really?
Yeah, I don't really like regular Coca-Cola or fountain drink Coca-Cola. If I do have to do that, like I do when me and Kalia or we go to the movie theater that the Rave.
Refills? Yeah.
Because they have the ones where you pick, but they don't have Dr. Pepper. But they have Coke, which is weird. They have Mr. Pibb, but not, I don't know. I'll get a cherry Coke. That's the closest to the regular Coke that I'll drink. I don't know. It's weird. I'm weird. It's just me.
It's just Jennifer, and we love her.
Jennifer, yes. All right, what are we talking about today, sir?
Well,
we got to take a break. That's right. My bad.
We'll be right back. And we're back.
All right, now, what are we talking about, Jason?
Something near and dear to both our hearts that we,
Yes.
like, frankly, probably want to go do right now.
Probably, yeah.
Bedtime.
Bedtime, yeah. We're recording at 4 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We're like, bedtime. Oh, that sounds good.
That sounds like a lovely... This last week, I don't usually nap. I know we're talking about bedtime, but, like,
That's kind of, you're in the bed.
Man, last 2 days especially, like yesterday, Jennifer and Zay and I... What did we... No.
Friday. Saturday. Because today's Monday.
Yeah, today's Monday. So Saturday, Jennifer, Zay, and I and Kalia all went out to dinner or lunch, and we got back, and I was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna sit on the couch for a second." And like as soon as my ass hit the couch, every ounce of energy just fled me.
Yep.
I could not believe how exhausted I was.
Yep, and I was just outside chilling, enjoying the front porch covered, fans, and then 2 hours later, Jason comes out. He's like, "I'm sorry." He's like, "Oh, you needed a nap."
And then the next day, Jennifer, I was like, "Well, let's record today on Sunday." And then Zay and I went and had brunch. Nothing heavy, just like went and got a couple of like pastries and then had some Starbucks.
But then you went shopping too.
And I went shopping, and I got back, and I'm like, I am about to die. I could not believe how tired I was.
Yeah. And then, no podcast, but later on, then you went to Shenanigans and volunteered and stayed up later than you probably would have if you didn't volunteer. Not that, I mean, you know, you volunteer all the time, but because of the wanting to be napping, you know. Oh, we went and dropped Mama. No. Did we drop something
That
off
was
at
Saturday.
Mama's?
Yeah, we dropped off.
Well, that's when Shenanigans was a Saturday.
Yeah, we dropped off the bar stool.
Yeah. So we were done pretty much after that.
I
was like, okay, I'm just going to go home.
Yeah, I could not believe how tired I was. Anyway, bedtime and our kids. When you got Wesley,
Yep.
and I got Kalia, I don't know about Wesley, but I know with Kalia, it was easy to do a bedtime. It was like, we read her a couple of books, conked out.
She was 5.
Yeah, she was 5, pretty close to 6 by that time, but yeah, 5. And it was like, okay, read her a couple bedtime stories. She'd conk out. Now she would have a hard time staying in bed. Mm-hmm. And that was the thing we fought with her, but bedtime itself was not a challenge. And it really never has been.
No, and she's good to wake up to.
Yeah. Even with Justin, I don't, we got him at 17, but I'm going to institute bedtime with him now.
Go to bed.
Go to bed.
Well, he also works, third shift? Is that the shift? Or second shift?
Second or third, but he gets home around like 1-ish or 2-ish.
Yeah, so second shift.
Yeah.
And so he gets back late or home late. So
but
that's a little different. I mean, him going to bed is, whenever he goes to bed, that's on him.
Yeah. He's also about to turn 26.
Yeah, so you kiddo can't really do bedtime. Wesley was good.
What was your bedtime with him?
8:30.
8:30.
Well, I talked to the people. No. I talked to the caseworker and was like, what time does he normally go to bed with them? Because, every kid's different. Like how much sleep they need, how much sleep they don't need, all that good stuff. And they were like 9. And I was like, okay, we can do 9. And so about 8 o'clock, I'd be like, hey, bud, do you want to take your shower tonight or you want to take it in the morning? And I'll take it tonight. I'm like, okay. So I was like, okay, at 8:30, you go take a shower and you brush your teeth and you get ready for bed.
Right.
I'm giving you 30 minutes now. Watch TV, play on your tablet, whatever you want to do. But, you're getting your forewarning now. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you when 8:30 is, and you go do it. And he'd go take a shower and brush his teeth. And I'm like, okay, everybody's going to bed. Mama's going to bed. You're going to bed. Don't get up just because.
Did he?
I would take the tablet away. I was like, don't go in the living room and watch TV. Just go to bed. And he would.
And he always slept when he goes to sleep, he sleeps hard.
Yeah. But 9 o'clock was a little too late for him because getting him up in the morning was a bitch because he didn't get enough sleep. Mm. And then, so I was like, what can Mama do to help? Because he's like, well, I just kind of lay there and I'm not really tired. I was like, well, and then I'm kind of scared because, it's quiet.
Right.
And I don't know if he was used to, like, traffic noises. I mean, we have a little bit of traffic. There's a train that you can hear if you really listen. Mm-hmm. I was like, what can Mama do? It's like, Mama really likes to sleep with a fan because the fan makes noise and it kind of covers up, outside noises and scary, quote unquote, outside noises like rustling of leaves or whatever. And he was like, well, can we try that? And I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. And so I was like, you know what? I think because you're sleeping so hard, because I didn't know how hard he slept, I was like, we're going to take bedtime down to 8:30. And so then at 8 o'clock, I'd be like, do you want to take a shower now, tomorrow? He'd be like, do tomorrow. I was like, okay. Well, then, you got 30 minutes. Well, I'm going to give you 15 minutes. You go take your, brush your teeth, do the bathroom stuff, and then, we'll go to bed. And then 8:30 was the time.
Did he fight you on it?
Nope.
Oh, that's good.
Only time he fought me was when it was summertime. I gotta go to school tomorrow. Yeah, but you gotta go to Boys and Girls Club or go to whatever camp we have. Yeah. Or, because I wake up 5:15, 5:30 to get ready to take him over here at that time. And then you would take him to camp for me or school for me because you were the best person in the world so I could keep my 7 to 4 shift. And then at summertime, he'd be like, the sun is still kind of out now. And I'm like, well, yeah, but that's just because it's summertime. He was like, well, I should go to sleep when it's dark. And I was like, well, if we do that, then in winter, I'll pick you up from camp or school, after school, and then you just come home and you go straight to sleep because it's dark when I pick you up at 5 o'clock. And he was like, oh, and that like clicked in his head, that the changing of the seasons because, when I got him, he couldn't read or write, barely knew his ABCs, so he really didn't know much. Yeah. And so I had to kind of teach him, like, yes, it's still, and at 8:30 it's darker. It's dark, but it's not as dark as wintertime because wintertime is dark at 5:30. But he realized it's the same time no matter what it looks like outside.
Do you feel like he finally got that concept?
I think he did.
Okay.
Yeah. And then when he finally got the concept, it was like, okay. And I was like, yes, other kids are staying up late playing on their tablets, watch TV. But you can't, unfortunately, because I have to go to work. And I have to wake you up at, 6:30, 6 to if you need to take a shower and get ready so that you can go to Jason's. And then if you want to nap on it, the back porch or inside, watch TV inside, that's fine. Because he could come in and do that. But it was because all his other friends were up late at night because they probably didn't have to go somewhere. Yeah. They probably could stay home by themselves. And I didn't trust him by himself. Because it was new. Everything was new, when I first got him. So it was like, I don't know what you'll do.
I mean, yeah.
And you need to, and I have paid all this money for you to go to camp to have something to do. Mm-hmm. So on the weekends, it was a later bedtime, of course. And then, he could have his tablet. And then when he woke up in the morning, he could get his tablet. And then he could, just play.
I will say about the later bedtime, though, Wesley especially, like, if you let him stay when he was younger, like probably 11 down, if you let him stay up too late, it became big behavioral problem. I remember many a time.
I let him stay up late at the house.
Well, I remember there was a few times we had him here.
We can't, I could not have him out late somewhere else.
Yeah. And it happened a few times where we were, and I was just like, oh, Lord. Like the glue.
We had a late dinner.
Yep.
Even 9 o'clock, I'd pick him up from the house because, we'd have an adult dinner and Justin would watch, Kalia and Wesley. And if it was even 9 o'clock, it wasn't home.
Yeah. And the glue started coming undone.
Oh, my God. It was horrible.
Yeah.
But if he was home, he was fine because he's home.
Yeah.
ADHD is weird.
Yeah.
ODD is weird. And with him having both, we had to okay, we need to go to dinner at 7 so I can get there at 8 and then get him home at 8:30 so that way doesn't matter if he's going to go to bed right away, he's home.
Yeah. The monster is contained.
Yes, we learned that very early on.
Yeah. I remember that was a very quick trial by fire. We learned that one.
Oh, yes.
I will say, when we got clear, I think we did 8:32 when she was probably 5 or 6. And then we've crept back. We're to about 9:30 now.
Yeah. And she's 11 now, so.
You what?
She's 11 now.
Yeah.
So.
But, I will say, the one thing we're still in a routine with her that's like, okay, 8 o'clock, go take a shower.
Please take a shower. Don't run the water.
Yeah. She's gotten better about that. I just cannot seem to get her to fucking wash her face for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, so she'll take her shower and then she'll come play on her tablet or watch TV before bedtime, and then the Wi-Fi's are all I have a thing on our Wi-Fi that's set to lock all her. I mean, not lock it, but block the internet from all her shit.
Yeah.
Around 9:30.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like an automatic bedtime. And she's never really fought me on it. She's like, "Oh, can I have more? Can I stay later?" Sometimes if she's out and about, I'll extend it, especially for the tablet.
Out and about.
If she's over at her mom's. I'll if she's like, "Can you extend it so that I can be on it on the drive home or something like that?"
Right.
Well, I'm happily too.
I was like, out and about. What the hell is that baby doing at 9 o'clock, 9:30?
But
roaming the streets.
I'm roaming the streets.
I need a tablet. I'm at the Starbucks.
That girl
15 miles away.
Can't stand being outside.
I'm being silly.
So I will say the one thing I do miss though, is it was kind of tiring, but I do miss story time.
Yeah.
Because that was a really sweet time where it was like, okay, Granddad and I would take turns. Yeah. I'm like, okay, what do you want to read? And we'd she'd pick out a couple of things and we'd read it. And I'd do funny voices.
Yeah. And I know I bought her a 5-minute story time book.
Yeah.
Because you were like, nothing big, but 5 minutes is all I want to do.
Well, those Disney has these.
It's 8 or 10.
Yeah, 10 to 15,
stories,
something like that. But it's 5-minute story time, and they're perfect.
Yeah.
Because you can read maybe 2.
Yep.
And you're done.
Yep.
And it's so wonderful.
And it's not a whole book, because then she's like, well, what happens next?
Yeah.
Yeah. And she gets up, which is surprising to me.
Bless her.
She has an internal clock, it seems, because even on weekends, she's like, I'm up. And I'm in the living room. Yeah.
She's an earlier riser because Zane and I sleep in.
Yep.
I sleep in, even on the weekdays, I'm going to sleep in as long as I possibly can. I don't really want to get out of bed that much.
Right.
But she's I rarely have to rouse her out of her bed. It is like a blue moon when I have to do that.
Yeah, I think One time y'all were gone and I had to come pick her up to take her to school. And I told work I was going to be in late. I think I did 8 to 5 that day or something because you were coming back that day. And Wesley, he likes to lie as part of his personality. But he's like, oh, Kalia is never awake. She's always, and I walk in and I knock on her door and open it and I'm like, hey, you ready? You want go ahead and get ready for school? You got, wake up. She's like, oh, I'm up. And then she goes and does her thing and then we're gone in like 5 minutes. And I'm like, well, I did not plan this. So y'all watch TV for a minute because I was thinking you were going to be like Wesley and diddle daddle and like take your time. But as soon as I opened that door, she's like, oh yeah, I'm awake. I was waiting on you. I was like, oh shit, And then when I had my bathroom problems where I couldn't take a shower and I came over here and took a shower and I'd be here on the weekend taking a shower. And then all of a sudden, like I hear her door open while I'm getting dressed. And I'm like, damn, the baby's already up. Mm-hmm. Well, I did during the week too, and she,
Oh, she always beats me up.
I was like, damn, I want to trade because I don't want to fight every morning. Get out of bed. Like I'd be banging on walls, for him to wake up. Mm-hmm. I got him alarm clock that didn't work. It just so hard to wake him up because he just sleeps so hard.
No, I am incredibly spoiled with Clea because she's so easy when it comes to like the bedtime stuff.
Yep.
I don't have to fight her on it.
Yep.
Attitude out the wazoo.
Yes.
But
would not trade that with bedtime anytime.
I'm like, she's not lying. She's not well, she does lie. She's not she doesn't lie about huge stuff. She's not destructive. She doesn't steal things. So I'm like, well, she hasn't in a long time.
She'll acquire things and then use them and then pretend that somebody else did it.
That was more.
Is that a better example of that?
That was more when she was a kid, but
she's still a kid, baby.
For like younger child.
Yeah, I know. I was just being silly.
I would say the thing she's stealing nowadays is all my supplies. Like she's like burns through all my Scotch tape and pens, and you cannot have a pencil.
And it's not really stealing. She just takes them.
Yeah, and then she hoards them.
Because they're in a drawer. They're not hidden. You don't say don't use this.
Yeah.
So she uses it because she's so creative.
Yeah.
That I'll buy her for her birthday, a big old thing of Scotch tape from the Dollar Tree because you can get Scotch tape at the Dollar Tree and there's 3 of them in it.
Like I said, I like to complain, but I have it so incredibly easy.
You do.
I need to shut my fat mouth. Would you like more wine, my love?
Sure. Yes.
As I can't get up because I'm talking. Just take the bottle. I've had half of it already, so go ahead. There you go. No, I will say that Kalia has been super easy with bedtime. I'm hoping her sisters are the same way. I would imagine they are. They're not good at. I
don't think they are. I think they fight.
I think they're bad at naps. Yeah.
Think about the way that they nap. I don't think they do bedtime very well. I will say, just be a pessimist, but that's
anytime we've had them, I will say I'm a bit like kind of hard ass when it comes with my younger granddaughters and their bedtimes. Anytime we have them, especially when we had Ayana and Jalen, they were like 2 or 3, like when they were still like and throw them in the pack and play.
Yep.
I'd be like, I'm just gonna throw you in the pack and play. I'm gonna let you cry it out.
Yep.
Good luck with that.
Yep.
Get a nap.
Yeah.
And even when they were going to bed. No, I will say when we've had them over for the night, they do pretty well. Like we give them a bath and they lay down and we read them a story and they'll be up. I'm not saying they won't be.
Right.
But they will go to sleep.
Not when we first started watching them.
What are you remembering? Because I think I'm blanking on something.
When Jalen was an infant, I put her in the I was watching both Yaya and Jalen. Mm-hmm. Y'all were gone somewhere. I had them for some reason.
Yeah.
And you could tell that Jalen needed a nap. I put Jalen in the pack and play and was like, okay, well, you know, like you, cry it out. Well, it got to the point where, like, it was a lot of crying. It was too much for me because I don't like noises. That's why I don't have infants. So I would go in there and I would lay in the floor. I would just lay there. And then so she would lay in the pack and play because I'm in the floor next to her. And I mean, I probably laid there for like 20 minutes. And I'm like, okay, she's got to be asleep by now. And as soon as I rose my head, she jumped up. I'm like, motherfucker. And then, so then I then put her in the bed with me, thinking that's how Mama sleeps maybe with her on nap time or whatever. And she finally fell asleep in the bed. But then I couldn't move her to the pack and play because she would start crying. So then Yaya came in and we all laid in the bed and Yaya fell asleep and Jalen fell asleep. And then I'm just sitting there. And of course, I didn't remember to bring my phone because I'm just thinking I'm going to lay down next to the bed for, 5-10 minutes and then I'm going to go. So I'm just laying there like, okay, I'm just going to watch the ceiling fan and go. But they're both knocked out. But if I moved, even just because I can't stay in the same position for too long because just my body, I'll move my leg or move my arm and then, Jalen would pop up and I'm like, I'm still here. I just had to like turn my leg or something. And then she'd just pop right back asleep. And I'm like, what the fuck? That was when they were little. And then timeouts, and timeouts. Was the worst.
She would throw a goddamn fit.
I mean, I think she still kind of throws fits now, but she learned quick. Auntie J don't play.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
And then it was like go in that corner. And so I placed her in the corner because I don't know what Mama does, because Mama might have a different timeout method, but I just put her in the corner. And then she'd try to leave. And so I'd be like, nah, go back to that corner. You can cry all you want to. Cry. Go ahead. When you stop crying over stupid shit, because that's all it was stupid shit that she's crying about.
Oh, yeah.
I'll let you out. I was like, are you done crying? Yes, yeah. Okay. Well, then you come out of the corner. Oh, no, you're not done. Go back in the corner. Mm-hmm. Man, I probably had to do that 5-6 times with her. But then the next time I was around her, and I guess I was the only one out, because everybody's like, you got a big house. Mm-hmm. So everybody's everywhere. She did something, and I'm like, go in the corner. She went straight in that motherfucking corner. She cried for like 2 minutes, and then she was like, Auntie J, I'm done crying. Can I come out? Yeah, come on. And I mean, children crave discipline. Oh, yeah. Even though they don't want to do it, you know that they do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because when we went to Orlando for the family reunion, me and my 3 sisters, there was, 3, 1, 3. So there was 8 kids in this big house.
Ooh, a lot of babies.
And Autumn is the youngest. And Autumn, like, pinches her mom, and she's kind of mean to her mom. And she was doing shit she wasn't supposed to do, and I'm like, stop. Go time out. She looked at me, she's like, what's that? Oh, I'll show you. So I put her ass in the corner. And she was like, looking, I'm like, eyes in that corner. Until you can be respectful and do what we tell you to do, you can't come out. 5 minutes later, Auntie J, can I come out? Are you going to eat your food like you're supposed to eat your food? Yes, ma'am. Are you really? Yes, ma'am. Go eat your food. That was like the first night, I think. And then after that, she was up my ass the entire trip because I showed her discipline.
Yeah.
But then I also, like, not necessarily respected her, but I treated her as not an adult, but I treated her kindly when she was good. And then I disciplined her when she was bad.
Yeah. Yeah, no, my mom, my aunt my mom's dead sister Nelda, my brother and I loved her. We would like we'd be up her ass constantly.
Yep.
And one time we were driving up from her house to our lake house, my parents' lake house, and we were driving her insane. And she pulled off to the side of the road and got a switch and switched us both because we were driving her fucking nuts.
So she just like on the side of the road picked up a
she
switch
sure
from
the
a
fuck
tree
did.
and then swatted you guys.
Yep, because we deserved it because we're being just because we're
Dicks.
fighting and just like being assholes.
Yeah.
And so and just awful. And then when we got to the lake house, the idea was that we were going to go meet up with my parents and go somewhere. And when it was time to go somewhere, Nelda was like, "Oh yeah, I was so excited because I just switched your asses. I knew neither of you fuckers was want to hang out with me no more." Both of us wanted to ride with her again, and she's like, "One. That's all I'm taking is one of you." So
she's like, two, nope.
Nope.
That's funny.
I'm trying to think now, like the biggest fights we had with Kalia was actually staying in bed. And I think that was like our fault because we were allowed her to have too much light in the room.
Yeah.
Cause she had like
a nightlight, a lamp.
Yeah, it was too bright of a light.
There was a lot of light. Yeah.
There was way too much light.
Did you close curtains? At the time?
I think so. I don't remember. So it was the lamp though. I think there was a really bright lamp
right next to her. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was the problem. She was keeping her up. So we finally got that to a dimmer one.
Well, then she tried to crawl in the bed with you guys.
Yeah. That was like
times.
that was once, and when she was she had only been with us a few weeks.
Right, but I'm just saying, she went to bed, but then she was I want to crawl in, and then y'all learned nope, and then
then she crawled into Justin's bed quite a few times, but she peed his bed while he was in there with her. But she would start getting up and go watch TV, and
that was before the Wi-Fi thing.
Yeah, so we started telling her like, okay, you're gonna lose tablet if you get out of bed. And we finally started figuring out it was too much light. Right now, she's got like a lamp that you gave her on her bed, and I'd be okay with that as a nightlight. But she's also got I gave her two LED lights she keeps on her nightstand. I'm like, it seems like a lot, but she's still.
But she's up higher than those lamps. I think that might make a difference.
Well, I think she also covers her head with her blanket.
Well, there you go.
So she doesn't. It's not disrupting her sleep. The attitude problem hasn't been huge.
Yeah.
She doesn't get up in the middle of the night. So I don't really care too much.
It just, especially when they're not like ours and we've raised them from birth to give them that schedule, it's hard. Like I bought Wesley face masks. I bought him alarm clocks. I bought him the fan. I bought him blackout curtains. I bought him... all this different stuff to try, like a sound machine to go with the fan so he couldn't hear because he kept saying, oh, there's things crawling outside. And I'm like, I don't hear none of this stuff, bud. I don't know what you're imagining or if this is childhood trauma, things that, you might have heard back in the day, but it's safe. And then when... some stupid motherfuckers decided to throw a brick through my back window that wasn't in any of our rooms, but it was in my back bedroom. And the alarm went off and the cops came and they ran off and they used my damn ladder to climb over a fence and run off and break part of my fence. That scared the ever-living shit out of him. My brother, who is 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", with his hair, I don't know. He's just a tall...
Drink of water.
Tall, skinny guy. What is Patrick going to do? But Wesley wanted Patrick.
Aww.
So Patrick stayed with us for a few nights.
Aww.
I think the first night we actually ended up sleeping here. I asked... after they broke in and the window was still not fixed, I asked if we can spend the night here because he was, traumatized. So we did. And And then the next night, next like 2 or 3 nights, Patrick spent the night. And so then I got an alarm or a motion sensor and a camera for that back room. So I told him, look, if anything goes in that back room, it's going to make make the alarm go off and you'll be safe. But that messed him up for a good bit, and he would want to sleep in my room. I let him sleep in my bed one time, and he would just pet the dogs. And I'm like, I can feel that. I'm used to sleeping alone, so you can't sleep in my bed. Because I got to work. I mean, I'm sorry. I love you, baby. But yeah. I can't have you not sleeping and you're just petting the dogs, and then you're going to be a grumpy motherfucker in the morning, and then I got to deal with your grumpy ass, my grumpy ass because I didn't sleep, and then go to work and be, try not to be grumpy with my coworkers. Nope. So then he would my mama bought him a big beanbag chair that he really wanted, and he would sleep in the beanbag chair on the floor. And then I let him do that for a few nights, and I'm like, okay, now it's time for you to go back to bed. You can see the house is protected. I have all the cameras, because that's when I ended up buying like all the cameras like that would see everything, and then the alarms would go off if it was like, we're protected, we're good. And then he was like, okay, because it takes a while for trust. Yeah. And then he went back to bed, and then it was the face mask, the sound machine, blackout curtains, and then I put stuff in front of the door that went to that room, and I told him that room that is secure now. No one can come into your room without you knowing, so you're good. And I guess it helped, because then he just ended up, staying the remainder of the time in his room.
I remember he even, like, that was probably about the time he would started looking for weapons, because he was like, I need a weapon to, like, protect myself.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, baby, what are you talking about? Weapons?
So there's a butter knife in your bed.
Yeah. Oh, well. All right, listeners, if you have any...
is that...
It's about that time. I was just going to say, if you have any funny stories about bedtime...
It's break time.
Well, I know. I'm not going to the outro. I was just saying, listeners, write us in. Let us know what your bedtime stories and routines are. I'm always curious, like, because our neighbors down the road, Daisha and Side, we've had them on, or Daisha at least, we've had them on the podcast. They let their kids stay up way later than we let Kalia and Wesley. Yep. But their children are goddamn angels as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Write in. Let us know.
Yeah.
All right.
Or if you have a funny story, like the one time Kalia, instead of going to the bathroom to pee, went and peed in her Folgers coffee jar thing, then that would be great, because we're always in need of some funny stories.
This is true. All right, y'all. We'll be right back. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. And we're back.
And we're back.
All right, Miss Jennifer, what have you been snacking on this whole time?
I'm still kind of chewing on it, but... Did you get this at Trader Joe's?
No. So, you tell them what we're eating, and then I'll tell where we got it.
All right, snack time is Theo Organic Pure Milk Chocolate. Chocolate.
So, when I was in Texas...
Oh, that's right.
I wasn't sure what the traffic situation was going to be. So, and I picked a place super far away from the airport. So I was like, well, let me get up early. I got to the airport, I think my flight was, we were flying out at 10, boarding at 9:10. And I was like, well, but I still had to return my car. So I got there to the airport way earlier than I probably needed to, but I was there. And there was
So you got to walk around.
I got to walk. Well, that's the problem with United's terminal. Terminal B at Bush Airport sucks.
Oh.
It's just not a good one.
Doesn't have a lot of stuff?
No, not really. And there was because there's all these little fucking puddle jumpers is what they're servicing. So it's like they have...
They're not going far.
No, and so they have they have 60 gates, but it's gates 1 through 30 go through these doors. Gates 1 through 30 through 60, this door. 60 through 90, this door. And you, but like the waiting area is all together. And then you just go out to this, like, I hate Bush Airport. Anyway, the only store they had was a candy store. And I was like, let me see if there's any like shit I can buy for the podcast. And they had these giant, what are they called? Not butter beans, but jelly beans.
Okay.
They had Texas-sized jelly beans, and I got in a like a little plastic Texas-sized container or Texas container, and I got that for Kalia. So Jennifer just got up to let the cat back into the back area. Don't worry about it, Jennifer. Come on, we're almost done.
He was at the door.
Jennifer got up to let the cat back into the back area. And he ran away from her.
Look, big shit, I should say, because he's the fat cat. That is some bullshit right there. Trying to be nice. See, that's what I get for trying to be nice to the fat cat.
Right. So I got Zane a little shot glass that says "Don't mess with Texas." I got Jennifer I got Kalia some jelly beans.
You didn't get Jennifer shit.
And I got you and me. I got some.
Yeah, but this is for the podcast. You didn't give me anything for me.
Ma'am, I feed you and give you alcohol twice a week.
You know what? You gonna feed me tonight too, aren't you?
Yeah, probably.
There you go.
We were thinking of actually going to go see a movie, so that's why we were talking about maybe not doing another at 4:30. I think it was. We're not going to do another podcast.
Oh, okay. I thought we were doing two.
Nah, we'll just do one.
Oh, okay. I'm confused. So there
okay. Anyway, so that's where I got the chocolate from. It's fancy. It's bougie. What did you think? Did you like it?
I loved it.
Yeah, it was really good.
I'm done. I mean, I would milk chocolate. Well, I know a lot of people don't like white chocolate. I do.
White chocolate?
White chocolate.
No, I don't.
I love white chocolate. But that was really good milk chocolate.
Yeah, that was good.
That and then with the tempranillo, even though it says you're supposed to eat it with meat dishes, with the chocolate, it made it even better. Like we've already finished the bottle, like bottle gone.
Yeah, I have another bottle with a thing of toffee, so it'll be good for our next podcast.
No, it's salted.
Salted toffee.
Yeah.
That's what it said.
I don't know about the salted, but I'll probably still eat it just because, it's free for me. All right. So we've had our cocktail, our wine, and then we've had our snack time. And since Jason always does his story times when we have topics, what is your story, Jason?
We are running out of stories, Jennifer.
We are.
Jesus Christ, we're running out of
stories. We're like digging into the back recesses of our mind, asking Kalia, hey, what can we say that you've done that we don't remember that you've done?
Seriously.
It is crazy.
It's getting bad.
It is.
So I'm taking back to Matt and John, my little brothers from Big Brothers Big Sisters.
Yep.
So back in 2000...
something. It doesn't matter.
I know, but I'm kind of thinking.
But it doesn't matter, baby.
You hush your mouth.
You hush your mouth. Don't tell me to hush my mouth. I'm just trying to help your motherfucking ass out.
Drink your juice, Shelby.
I ain't got no more juice. Give me some more juice and I'll drink it.
Hush, let me tell my story. Anyway, back in like early 2010s.
There you go.
I had just gotten Matt with Big Brothers Big Sisters. And we were kicking around a soccer ball in my front yard at the old house, not the house where we're recording this at.
I got you.
And he kicked the ball at my old house had a big window. It's probably like 3 windows altogether. And he broke one of the panes. That child came unfucking glued.
Like crying?
Yeah. He thought I was going to, because we'd only been Big Brothers Big Sisters for like, maybe a couple of weeks.
Oh,
maybe
so
a month or two.
You weren't going to be his big brother no more?
Yeah, well, I don't know what he thought, but
is Matt the one that had multiple big brothers? Mm-mm. Okay, so Matt was the first one you got. Yep. Okay. So but he didn't really have a father figure in his life. He had you 2 weeks in, he breaks your window, and then he thinks, oh, fuck. I ain't got a father figure no more.
Something like that. He didn't tell me what he thought.
But I mean,
he was 8 at the time.
Using the.
Oh yeah, he came. I mean, he was like hypervent. It was so sad. And I was like, hey, calm down, let's breathe. I was like, this is fixable. It is okay. Don't worry. So like I had him help me like dig the glass out because it was like at the old house. The house was the windows
like
were
two
original,
pane, right?
They were original, so it was single pane.
Oh, okay.
So there was some old fucking shit.
Oh, yeah.
And so I was like, help me dig out the glass from the pane, and I was like, I had him help me cut out a square of insulation, like. Foam insulation. I stuck it in there, and he finally calmed down. But I was just like, "Oh, that poor baby. He probably thought I was going to drop him like a hot potato."
Aww.
So, oh, sweet babies.
Sad.
I know.
That's not a funny story.
Well, it was a story.
That's not funny. Sad. Poor baby.
Drink your juice.
Thought he lost his daddy.
Drink your juice, girl.
I ain't got no more. You keep saying it.
Well, go use a bourbon barrel.
We're almost done.
All right, y'all. If you have any funny stories about your kids,
or if you need some bad parenting advice, or if you have any ideas for topics, or if you have stories, please, because we're running out of them.
email us at guidetopoorparenting
at gmail.com.
Oh, sorry, at gmail.com.
Or call us. I was waiting for you because I'm like, okay, there's more to that, you know.
Sorry about that.
Or call us at 256-274-1329.
Yes, leave us a story, leave us an idea, or leave us a recommendation on wine, what you like for your cheap wines.
Or whiskey.
Whiskey?
Whiskey. I don't know where that came from.
I don't either.
Whiskey. I think I was putting wine and whiskey together. Whiskey, any alcohol, liquor.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
But either way, thanks again for listening to another episode of A Guide to Poor Parenting.
If you like our podcast, please give us a 5-star rating on whatever platform you're listening on.
And if you don't like our podcast, just like when our kids ask why they can't stay up till 3 a.m. in the homes. And if you don't like our podcast, just like when our kids ask why they can't stay up to 3 in the morning on a Tuesday. Tough
shit. You got to go to school tomorrow, and we don't want to deal with teachers or the principal calling us.
Yo, bad attitude.
That's right. Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.